Okay, I'm going to test you then to get into your Pilates relaxation position. This is a test. You have passed the test. You can now proceed to the class. So let's start. Our Pilates relaxation position is just our feet in hip width, isn't it? Our arms at the side of the body. Welcome anybody that's joining. We've just literally laid down. Back of the head on small towel, a flat pillow, or a little bit bigger pillow if you need it, And then our feet pretty much in hip width, but we can go wider. Absolutely fine to have a little bit wider foot position there. And then pick up your toes for me. Notice the balls of your feet, your heels, maybe the arches of the feet, and then lower the toes just lightly to the mat. Notice your knees are heading straight up to the ceiling. And then without changing anything, just notice where your back is placed, just for now. Maybe just take a moment just to soften across the collarbone and the front of the shoulders, and then just check that you are comfortable in the neck. And if you need to grab some support, you're going to do that now. Yeah, so nose heads up towards the ceiling to create a little bit of length in the back of the neck. And then when you're ready, just find a comfortable lower back position. So you might just need a little bit of movement around before we start. Good, once you're settled, straight into the starfish. So we're going to take an inhale just to prepare, and we're just relaxing. And then on an exhale, our right arm and our left leg. They're stretching out, reaching away from us. I'd like an extra inhale as you reach. Just take a lovely bit of lengthening. Might be our first stretch of the day. And then the exhale brings the arm and the leg back to our start. Yeah? We'll do exactly the same to the other side. So we're going to keep the pelvis really still. And like I said just at the beginning, maybe just notice what happens on that exhale. Naturally, we'll probably have a little bit of maybe a lift from our pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale again to come back. Inhale to prepare, and we'll do that again 4 more times in total. You could lead with your thumb now if you wanted, bringing your palm to face in. Good, and then inhaling and exhaling to come back. And maybe on the exhale, we can notice just a little bit of activation, possibly of our pelvic floor, possibly of our abdominals. So just kind of noticing that. Maybe we notice we can feel into the back as well, just a little bit. 1 more each side. Good, exhaling away. Just notice that. And then inhale and exhale to return. Good. Inhale and exhale out. Take a breath in, light breath, in and out through the nose, in and out through the mouth, or whatever feels good for you. Well done. Turn your palms up, bring your feet together, bring your knees together, and then exhale the legs over to the right side, turn your head lightly towards the left, nothing forced. Take that other breath in where we're relaxing, and then exhale the legs back to our start position. Inhale at the centre, and then exhale. Just notice how that feels as you go over to the left side. Maybe there's a little bit more restriction one side or the other. Legs together if we can. Yeah, and then exhaling our way back to our start. Take that breath in again. And we'll do 1 more each side. Both legs over to the right, turning your head lightly to the left, softening your shoulders. Good, inhaling and then exhaling to come back. We've got 1 more to do. Enjoy. These are just our prep, we know. Just nice and steady, just enjoying these kind of waking up moves, just to stir the body into Saturday, and then lightly coming back towards our start. Bring yourself back so your arms are now at the side of your body and your knees are feet are in hip width. Our left leg, the foot's off the ground and heel slide out, flexing your foot and sending your toes up to the ceiling. Back stays still. Inhale, we can relax as we bring the leg back to our start. So see if we can keep the pelvis level, and then our right leg stretches out, flexing the foot. The leg can be a little bit off the ground, toes up to the ceiling, get that generous pull down the back of the leg, and then inhaling back. 1 more each side, left to right. Again, just waking up the body. Notice, yes, the back of the thigh, the calf, but notice the quads as well. And then returning, maybe even notice that little bit of movement around the knee. So exhaling away, pushing through the heel, toes up to the ceiling, and then gradually returning back to the start. Good, now the legs stay still, the pelvis stays still, the back stays still. Double arm circles, start to inhale the arms up, roughly in your eye line over your chest, and then maybe going back a little bit further just to continue and finish that circle on the exhale. So inhale. Some of us will go all the way back with the arms, and that'll just be dependent on our shoulders, and then take a really big circle around. And then others will make that all smaller, won't we? Just depending on how our shoulder and neck feel on that. We're going to go 3 the other direction. So now sweep the arms, maybe shoulder level, maybe all the way up and over your head. And then exhale the arms back to our start, twice more. So the palms can face up. You could lead with your thumb. So we're going wide. Now we're going wide, bringing the arms up towards the ears, and then bringing the arms up past your body and back to the side. We've got one last one like that. Inhale, the arms are going wide. Maybe the fingertips can trail on the ground. Notice the back of the body. It'll want to change position. Can we keep still? Now the arms are over the chest. Bit of brain action to remember our windmill arms. Do not worry if you go something slightly different. It doesn't matter. But we're going to see if we can go with our little windmill arms here. So leading with your thumb, your right arm goes back, and leading with your pinky finger, your left arm goes down. There's our inhale. Now pause for a moment and turn your both palms up to face the ceiling. Notice that right side will have a little bit of work there. And then on the exhale, we sweep the right arm to the side of the body as the left arm comes up towards your ear. And now your thumb is on facing the ground on the left and your pinky finger's facing the ground on the right. And we draw the arms back over the chest. Yeah? Good. And then we'll go the other way. I'm not going to look now. So left arm leads with the thumb, inhaling. Little pinky finger on the right. Palms face up. Exhale, circle the arms all the way around. Right arm to the ear, left arm to the side of the body. And then exhale the arms over your chest with your fingertips heading up to the sky. Good. And then one more each direction. Right arm first. Right arm and right arm back, left arm down. Open your chest as you spiral, windmilling those arms all the way around. So now your right arm's by your side, your left arm by your ear, and exhale, bring the arms back. Last time, left arm goes back. Inhaling. Palms face up, windmill arms all the way around. Left arm to the side, right arm to your right ear, and then bring the arms back over your chest. Really well done if we did any of that. Bring the knees into chest, give the knees a hug. Good. Just wait for a moment here. Just wait for the back to stretch out a little bit. Maybe have that really good hug of the knees. Maybe get down towards the shins, maybe even round towards the ankles, just to get a little bit of leverage there. As we draw the legs in, and then just pausing, pop the right foot down and out, stretch the left leg up. Now that right leg, I want it stretched out, but it doesn't have to be straight, but just enough to start to open up into your hip a little bit there. See what feels good. Some of us might even want to hold the trousers. We might want to grab our band and hoop it around the left foot, or we're bringing our left leg in. Yeah, so totally up to you as we stay here. We've got 5 or 6 breaths. So if you feel better with the band, then add your band in. I'm just here. And then notice as we wait and we allow kind of gravity and the breath, that your right side, it might not have got straighter on that right leg. The right leg might not have straightened, but it'll feel better as it's just stretching out towards the end of your mat. Your left leg might feel, again, just a little bit easier as you're stretching up. Good, then we'll have an extra breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Good, and then when you're ready, just bend both knees. Good. If you want to and you're using your band, you could switch legs now. Otherwise, both knees are going to come into your chest. Just wait for a moment, maybe scoot down to the shins. You can still do this with your band or just to the side if you wanted. Good, then when you're ready, stretch out your left leg a little bit towards the end of your mat. If you've got your band, you're stretching your right leg up, or if you're with me, you're just holding the back of your thigh, whichever's feeling good now. Whatever we're doing, we're relaxing the shoulders, softening the shoulders. If we're on with the band, we're not over gripping the band. If we've got the hands behind the thigh, it's really tempting to yank the hands, isn't it? So just soften everything. And then again, just wait for the breath, the gravity for the body, just to start to ease out that left side and lengthen out on our right side. Good, and absolutely fine to have a little bit of movement around, isn't it? We don't have to just stay in that same place. We can move the legs, we can move the arms. Last breath here. Well done, again. Good, and then when you're ready again, this time we'll flick the band and put it to the side, and then bring both legs in towards us again. Good, hold on to the shins, whether it's both hands or you've interlaced or even just cupped hold of your hand, and then just have a little movement side to side of your head. So just roll your head gently from side to side. We are going to go straight into a little abdominal sequence. At no time we haven't got any curling up anyway, so that's fine. We're keeping the head down, but we're using our hand weights for a little bit of intensity. Okay, so when you're ready, take hold of your hand weights. So make sure you're not straining the body to get hold of the hand weights. We're going to start with a single leg stretch. If you've got your tins of beans or you don't want to use your hand weights because you know it's going to be better for you not to, then just do the arm action. Now just do the arm action. Okay, so let's bring ourselves back to our Pilates relaxation position, which we passed the test on, so we're allowed to carry on, aren't we? Yeah, and then we're going to bring ourselves, either left knee comes over the hip, so directly over the hip, and we stay with that, or we bring the right knee to join the left, and we come into our tabletop. And then from here, both arms are going to travel over, up and over your chest. Yeah? So this is our start and finish position. If it's better for you to imprint the back, then you do that. Yeah? So now, left leg and right arm. Double check that your knuckles on the right hand are facing the ceiling and you've got the space between the ears and the shoulders. Exhale, your left leg and your right arm comes level with your ear. It doesn't have to go any further. Could be your cheek, could be the ear, could be a tiny bit further back. Inhale, bring the leg back. Good, I want the exact same on the other side. So we're going to exhale now, light grip of the hand weight or just the hands in the air, and then inhaling, coming back. So do you remember that exhale? We're going to use that to keep the back still. We're going to notice a little bit of an awareness of our abdominal connection, aren't we, as we do that? Yeah, we've got a lengthening of the leg and a stretching out through the thigh, knowing that one foot could be on the floor at any time. Yeah, so exhaling, this is our last one each side, but you're going to stay with me, gang. Good, and then our last one here. So right leg goes out, left arm over the head. Notice the back of the body. Good, inhale, bring the legs together and let your back rest on the mat. Equally, you could put your feet down, so totally fine. Now look at your hands, they're shoulder width apart, a little, well, they call it a French press, but tricep press. So the hand weight comes to the shoulder on the inhale, and exhale, you take the arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, lower the hand weight to the shoulder, and then exhale, bring the hands up. Now, I'm just going to show you this again, but I want your elbows to stay still, okay? So you're bending from the elbows, but your elbows are shooting up towards the ceiling, yeah? I'm having a look at that as you do that 4 more times. Yes, so your palms are facing in, yeah? So that when you bend your elbow, your elbow stays in that same position. Lovely. Yeah, bend the elbow. And again, it might be that you've got your legs down. So I can see some of us that have got our legs down. You could even have a single leg up and switch. Yeah, good. Then we're going to put those 2 little moves together. Lower your arms for me, lower your feet, take a breath. Decide if you want to carry on with your hand weights. So listen to your body. Bring the arms back up with or without the hand weights. Check where your back feels the most comfortable. Exhale, right leg up. Might be just the right. Exhale, the left leg up. Yeah, absolutely fine to be here. So right leg's going to lead. You can stay on that same right leg for me. So we're going to alternate if we've got the doubles. Exhale, right leg stretches out. Back doesn't move. Left arm goes over the head. Good. Inhale to return. Now you could stay on the right or switch to the left. Now if you're in your doubles, so exhale away on that left leg and the right arm goes over the head. I want 1 more each side. So exhale, could be that just the right leg. So don't worry, we're repeating this anyway, gang. So if you're doing your single legs, just stay with me. I promise it's absolutely fine. Good, and then bring the legs together. Either put the feet down or 4 tricep presses. Inhale, and exhale. Now you've got the option. Inhale, the knees are bent. Exhale, the legs go up. Yeah, we've got 3 to do, and then we'll be repeating this anyway. 2 to do. So double leg stretch with both arms heading up to the sky. Bend the knees, separate, keep the arms high. Good, and then leading with the left leg if you were doing your singles, but we go again, left leg, right arm. 4, exhale, I hope you're with me. Inhale back. Now the right leg and the left arm. 3, lovely, back stay still. Beautiful work, gang. Good, exhaling, left leg, right arm, well done. Good, back stays on the mat, not moving, so light imprint of that little pocket of air. You've done your 4 on the left, or you've joined me, legs together again. Now bend the elbows, start with the hand weights by your shoulders, and then exhale the arms and the legs up. Yeah. Now remember, the feet could be down, or you could even try a nice little single leg kick up for your last 2. So it could be lovely little single leg tricep press. French press there. Good. Our last one with our doubles. Yeah, beautiful work, gang. Lovely. Good. Lower the arms, lower the feet, and then take a breath. Beautifully done. Okay, one more little combo. So we're going to start with the arms over the chest. Again, palms are facing each other, elbows can soften. You might decide to put the hand weights down. This is the last bit, guys, with our hand weights. So just so you know, you can monitor yourselves there. And then we've got the little space between the lower back, or our back is imprinted as we bring the right knee up. Could be just the right, and then we can bring the left knee up. So again, you might want to imprint, you might have that little space. So now, can we toe tap the right as we inhale into chest flies? So the arms go wide, back of the arm and the elbow just touch the ground. And it's the exhale to bring the knee and the arms back. Alternating if you're with me, yeah, or you can stay on your right for 4 and then go on to your left for 4. I'm having a look, yeah. So absolutely fine to do whichever works for you there. Now your main aim is to use that outward breath to get a little bit of energy from the tummy. It's all about keeping, well done, your back still, lovely. And then 8 repetitions I asked you to do there. So you should be finishing with your 8th on the left side. Good, and then returning to your start. Okay, now can we stay exactly where we are? Right arm chest fly, left leg single leg stretch. Yeah, so now there's quite a lot of work to stabilize the pelvis. Exhaling, coming back. So inhale now, right leg, left arm. Exhale, draw the knee and the arm back. Can we inhale to open again, right arm, left leg, and exhale, draw the arm and the knee back into position. Lovely. We go again. Now, opening to the side, stretch the leg. Remember, on the single leg stretch, if you just have a real quick peek at your feet, your toes are pretty much level. Yeah, your toes are pretty much level. So again, can you keep the pelvis still? So as the right leg goes out, the left arm to the side, the pelvis will want to shift. 1 more each side. You're doing absolutely beautifully. Think about that strength. Think about the alignment. Use the exhale on the way back. Good. Inhale to open. I know that's a tricky one, isn't it? And then exhale to come back. Lower the legs and lower ourselves down. Lower the feet down. Okay, so we're just going to put those 2 together. Double chest flies 4, single chest flies 4. And we just repeat that 1 more time on the other side. Yeah, this is our last bit, gang. Arms are over the chest, knuckles face the ceiling, back can imprint. Your choice, knees come up 1 at a time. Yeah, lovely. Good, so right toe tap as we inhale to open, exhale to close. Left toe tap, inhale, double arms open, exhale to close. Really well done. Yeah, opening smooth and steady space between the ears and the shoulders. Use that exhale as we come back on this one, drawing the arms back. Right arm, left leg, left single leg stretch. Inhale, open. Can you keep everything exhale back? Can you keep everything still? Same arm and leg. Inhale, exhale. Soften into that shoulder. Draw the arm back. Notice the chest and the front of the shoulder. Last time. Open and then return. Well done. Now left leg, toe tap both arms. Open on the in, close, double arms. Right leg, open on the in, close on that exhale, doing absolutely brilliantly. Good, we are nearly there. We are nearly there again. Yeah, nice and soft in that upper body. Good, now it's our left leg and our right arm. Left single leg stretch. Notice the body will want to tip. The shoulders will want to travel, want to maybe reach to that right side. So using that stability in the shoulder as we go wide on that right side, drop that left shoulder down to the mat. Last time. Inhaling, and then use that exhale to draw the arm and the knee back. Lower the arms, lower the legs. Pop your hand weights to the side. Maybe don't try and put them too far away from you just for now so we don't strain anything. And then reach the arms and legs out. Really well done, gang. Reach from the fingertips to the toes. We've got 3 bridges, but they're just going to be just lovely bridges, adding the arms straight away. And then we're coming onto our side. Inhale and exhale, and then slowly bring the arms back and bring yourself to knees and feet in hip width. Okay, so lovely bridge now, just enjoy. Arms at the side of the body. Imprint your back on your inhale and start to let the arms float. Now on the exhale, we're coming up into our bridge, raising our arms over the shoulders if it's better for our neck and shoulders, or taking the arms back. Just make sure you haven't got any extra pressure on your neck. Good, let the arms come back up with you as you imprint from the upper back, inhaling, and exhale to wheel yourself all the way back to your start. Yeah, and then show me that again. So take your time, we've got 2 more of those. Good, just enjoying, just going with the flow. Do you remember where lifting the hips rather than taking the weight into the neck and the shoulders? So as you lift, you're not traveling back, you're aiming just to travel up. Can you travel up rather than traveling up and back? And that means we've got to use the feet a little bit. Where have we got length in the back of the neck, or have we let the chin just kind of throw up to the ceiling? Good, yeah. And as you come up into your bridge, just a lovely flow. Yeah, so I'll just wait for everybody just to finish that last one. Just enjoy. Arms coming back, inhaling. And easing our way back down on that final exhale. Okay, are you ready to come round onto your side? Stretch out both legs for me. Reach out through the toes. Good, I'll wait for everybody to get there. Cushion between the ear and the arm. Set yourself up for the torpedo. Don't worry if you want to change it slightly, it's absolutely fine. Torpedo, our double leg lift, and we've only got 8 repetitions of each. So let's have a look at the toes, stack up the hips, the knees and the ankles, fingertips in front, length through the spine. And then when you're ready, top leg lifts, inhale. You might just do the top leg. Exhale, bring the bottom leg to the top. Inhale and exhale to lower. Now remember on this one, it's about the space between the bottom waist and the mat. And we can do that double breath if we like. So once we get in the groove, it can be inhale, exhale, squeeze and lower both legs down. We can have the hand to the side seam, inhale, exhale, squeeze and lower both legs. So totally up to you. You could do your 4 breaths. Yeah, that just gives us a little bit extra time there, maybe to hold the position. Yeah, we could do the 2 breaths. What's going to work this morning for you? Good, 2 more to do. A lift, a squeeze of the bottom leg to the top, lengthening and lowering both legs. Good, keeping that balance. Stretching out through the whole of the spine as we bring the legs down. Well done. Now double leg lifts, inhaling up and exhaling. I'd like a little bit of balance here. We can do that. Inhaling, lift, and exhaling to lower. Good, inhale, lengthen and lift. Again, reach out through the crown of the head, reach both legs away. Yeah, good, lovely. We can have the hand on the hip, the hand on the side seam, the hand lifted, the fingertips in front if we like. Good, lift and lengthen, give those legs a little bit of a squeeze, and then lowering down. Think about that balance, about the pelvis staying absolutely still. Really well done. Good, and then here's our last time. Lifting, Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now bend the bottom knee for me. Take your top leg back just enough to feel comfortable that you're not rolling your hip back. So you just skidded the foot back. And then sweep the top arm, inhaling up, and we can exhale that top arm back just behind your bottom hand. Yeah, so your bicep might rest on your ear, yeah, or a little bit further back. Good, and then just sort of see if we can then just nudge the hand and the foot back again a little bit further, but making sure we're not straining, the neck isn't uncomfortable. And take a couple of breaths here. So we're opening up through that whole top side of the body into the armpit area, the chest, and then notice it all the way down the front of the body into that front of the thigh as well. Take a breath in, start to soften everything, and then exhale, bring the legs all the way back to our start. Oh, hang on a minute, yeah, I've just got one more bicycle, so then the knee comes up. I knew there was one more on the list. Inhale and exhale, and we can use that same lift and stretch, and then reaching the leg back to open up back into that hip. 6 to go. Inhale and exhale. Now bringing the knee up, stretching the leg out, and then reaching that leg back to just get a nice little bit of opening. Good, 5. Good, got 4. We might just have 3 to do, so if you've done your 8, then that's absolutely fine. Good, 2 more to do if you're with me, because I've slightly miscounted. Good, and then last one. Inhale, we must have all done 8 of those. Catch the top of the foot and bring the heel towards the bottom. See if you can take your knee a little bit further back beyond that hip line. So not forcing anything, but if you can just nudge that knee back a little bit further. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, see if you can ease the leg back just that little bit more. Just enjoy. Really good stretch down the front of the thigh, and then see if you can bring that bottom foot to meet the top, so the heel rests onto the body of the thigh, and use the bottom leg just to nudge that top knee back. Not everybody's going to do that. Inhale and exhale, last breath coming up. Good, and then slowly release the bottom leg, release the top leg, and then we're going to bring ourselves straight round to the other side. So ease your way round. We will get that glute stretch, I promise. Good, so get yourself comfy now. Reach out both legs, set up yourself so your hips are stacked, you can see your feet. You've got your ankles, your knees and your hips stacked. You've got your fingertips in front to start with if you wanted. You've got the length through the spine. For the torpedo, the top leg lifts. The bottom leg squeezes to meet the top. Again, we're trying not to push the waist down, and we lower both legs down. So it can be inhale and exhale. Inhale, length, exhale to lower. Now, good, some of us might go straight into our balance here, which is absolutely fine. Good, I really just want you to have that sense of really opening up through the front and the back of the body. Top leg squeezes, bottom leg squeezes to the top, and we lower. We could do our double breath, so inhale, exhale is the squeeze and the lower. So inhale, 3. And 2, inhale, top leg. And again, use that exhale just to energize those deep abdominals if we can. Lovely work, guys. Lovely bit of balance there going on. How good is that? Really well done. No, good. And then again, absolutely fine using those fingertips. 8 lifts and lowers, double leg, but you could stay with just the top leg if you wanted. Now, so if it feels better on the body, just stay with that top leg. We've still got loads of stuff going on there for the body. Tummy, thigh, back. Yeah, those deep abdominals. Good. Otherwise, we're inhaling up, exhaling length. Floating the legs up and then slowly coming down, again energizing those deep abdominals. Arm can rest on the side, fingertips can be in front, the arm might be just slightly lifted. Good, and again, 3 to go, lift and lengthen as you lower, 2 to go. Good, still reach out through that bottom arm, check the length in the back of the neck. Good, last time. Good, and then as we come down, bend the bottom leg and let the top leg just scoot a little bit back. Now, and then just kind of wait for that to happen there. And then see if we can then bring the top arm, if it's okay for your shoulder and neck, bring the top arm just a little bit back. Good, so we're keeping the hips stacked, and now see if we can nudge the top arm, and the top leg just a little bit further back. Can we do that? And then we can find that pull into the armpit, maybe into that back of the shoulder, maybe all the way into the chest, opening up into this front part of the body, opening up into this front part of the thigh as well. Couple of breaths, so stable with our bottom arm and our bottom leg, but just nudging that top arm and leg back. Good, when you're ready, we can bring the arm back and then slowly bring the knee up. It goes straight into the bicycle for 8. Inhaling knee towards the chest, exhaling circle around. Inhaling knee, exhaling circle. Lovely, pull the knee up, stretch it out towards the camera. Good, 5 to go. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, knee and stretch. Don't just circle the leg around, but really drive that knee up from the buttock and then reach it around. 4. Good. 3, when you're ready, knee and circle. Taking that leg a little bit further back. 2. Good. If you've done your 8, you might have already finished there. Otherwise, as the leg goes back, we catch the top of the foot. We bring the heel towards the bottom, doesn't have to get there, and then we're budging that knee back. Take a breath in. And then on the exhale, see if we can open that knee a little bit further back, maybe holding the back of the trousers, or you've gone back for your bounds as well. Lengthening all the way down the front of the thigh. Well done, guys. Good, having a look, maybe that knee's budged back a little bit. Double check the neck feels comfortable, so you can always loosen off that top arm if you're feeling a little bit struggling there. And then bring our bottom heel to the body of your thigh, and then see if you can just budge back. So the heel of your foot is resting on the body of your thigh, and you're pushing the leg back just enough to increase that stretch. Inhale and exhale, opening up into the front of the thigh. And then releasing the bottom leg, releasing the top leg, and bringing the legs together. When you're ready, just bring yourself round to kneeling. Take your time to get there. And maybe just have a few breaths, because we've been on our back, haven't we, on our side. And we've got an option now, kneeling mountain climbers, and then we can take them up into the full mountain climbers if we like. But just to get us ourselves up and in action now, we can do a lovely repeater child pose. Let's do that just to stretch out those glutes as well a little bit. So we can nudge back towards the heels, maybe stretch those arms out. Yeah, then coming back up and over the hands. And maybe the exhale back, take your time, just ease your way back. Good, and then coming back up. Good, so we can exhale our way back, maybe just budge a little bit to the left and the left and the right. And then come up. We'll do that again one more time. Just enjoy moving back, maybe moving over the right and the left, and then maybe even coming up just almost with a little bit of a sway, just coming up there. Then we'll bring ourselves to kneeling, so the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. And then we're going to take the hands just a tiny bit further forward, just to give ourselves a little bit of space. So the movement's going to be a lift of the right knee and the right knee towards the elbow and then back. So just have a little play with that first. So maybe you can adapt the hands to be a little bit wider. We're working on the long spine. We're going to exhale as the knee comes forward and inhale to come back. Yeah, we'll stay on that right side. Yeah, and we do that again. Again, just watch that shoulder placement. So exhale, come forward, weight comes over the hands, and then we come back. Yeah, we'll do that again. So bringing the knee forward and then bringing it back. Your knee, your right knee, is coming towards your right elbow and then coming back. Yeah, we go again. So we can exhale forward, inhale back. Then we've got one more on this side. So there is a little bit of that lift and external rotation of that hip. But if it's better for you, you could bring the knee in a little bit. Let me just show you from the other side. So we've got the hands slightly further forward. Now it's our left leg. So you pick up the knee. And as you come forward, your body weight will come forward over your wrists, shoulders over your wrists. and then you've come back, just like we do with our repeat, with our repeated tricep press. So yeah, that's it, and then coming back. Now the spine needs to stay long, so we're not here, we're not rounding into a cat on this one. We're thinking about our mountain climbers. You know those. Exhaling the knee forward and the spine stays long, and inhaling, coming back. Yeah. So keep the spine long and lengthen. Draw the knee forward. We're thinking abdominals back, yes, but we're thinking upper body. Now we've got one more to do here. Exhaling knee and then coming back, and then we'll all sit back and reach back. Turn the palms up and give the fingertips a nice little bit of a wiggle. Now, we've got the option then of staying with that kneeling mountain climber if we like, or we could try our full mountain climber. So we've got options here. So knees under hips. And if we bring our hands slightly further forward, just like we did a moment ago, notice what happens when you tuck your toes under, take a breath in. I know you practice this at home a lot. And then on your exhale, as you come up, your shoulders will come over your wrists and you'll be in that lovely straight plank position. So we can pop the knees down. We can try that again. So if we're in our kneeling position, I promise we're not going to do lots of these. We're just going to come up now. But just notice, if your hands come slightly further forward, as we would do to set up for our tricep press, then we tuck our toes under, take a breath in, and then on the exhale, you're coming forward, and then the legs should be able to stretch out and the shoulders come back over the wrists. Obviously, you might just need to play around with that to get the hands further forward for you. Okay, let's pop down, good, and then just come back again to our 4-point kneeling. And then I'm going to give you the option of 4 little mountain climbers on one side and 4 on the other. I know, I'm so kind. Bring the hands forward. Yeah, tuck the toes. So you might know that you need to come a bit further forward with the hands to accommodate your legs and body. Take a breath in. And then on that exhale, push through. Bring the shoulders right over the wrists. You might be on your knees. Now, left knee, exhale the left knee to your left elbow. And then bring the foot back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, and bring the foot back. Good. Exhale, you might be on the knees. Go slowly. Beautiful. Press the ground a little bit of way. Remember that exhale now, right side. That exhale is going to draw the tummy muscles in, maybe even engaging a little bit with the pelvic floor. So notice you can get that lift from underneath. We've got 2 to do. You might be on the knees. Really well done. The last one is our right side. Exhale, press down through the left foot, and then bring the right foot back. Pop to the knees if you haven't already, and then we'll sit all the way back. Scoot the arms wide to touch the back of the hand to the soles of the feet. Inhale and exhale there. Well done for giving that a go again, and well done for taking those options. Now, as we come forward with the hands, we bring ourselves straight to the front edge of our mat and bring ourselves onto our tummy. So we've got the double leg kick, but before we do that, we're going to do another front of the thigh stretch, just so that we know we're really, we're ready for that kind of leg action. So if we bring the right hand in front and rest the forehead on the right hand, our legs are in parallel. Again, we could use our band here, couldn't we, if we wanted. The foot comes up on our left side and we reach around to take hold of the top of the left foot. Yeah. And again, if you need to get hold of your trousers or your sock, or you lasso your band around, then that's fine too. Yeah? Now relax the upper body, lengthen out through the right leg, but also send that left knee the same direction as the right leg. So lengthen out through both thighs. Add a little bit of tightening of the glute muscles if you wanted, just to increase that stretch. Last breath. Doing really well. And then slowly inhale and exhale as you release the leg down. Exactly the same as the other side. So now left hand in front. The heel comes up on the right. Reach round, take the top of the foot, making sure the thighs are in parallel. Get the back of the trousers, the sock, use the band. Stretch out your left leg and then send that right knee as well, all the way to the back edge of the mat there, drawing the heel in and getting that really good stretch down the front of the thigh, adapting where you need. Take a couple of breaths, maybe tightening the buttocks just enough to increase that stretch. And then release. So we'll just layer this one up, guys. So double leg kick is actually 3 kicks, we know. Do you remember the arms are at the side of the body and our head turns to one side? And at that point, our shoulders are relaxed and our legs can be just in parallel if we like. We'll do the upper body first. So we can take a breath in, and then on the exhale, our chest will lift and we'll reach the hands back towards the feet. So that will be the exhale of our full double leg stretch. Now we're turning the body, inhaling and releasing the shoulders and resting your head on the mat. Ready to exhale, lengthen out through the crown of the head, reach through the legs and reach through the fingertips. That's it. Now there's nothing wrong with staying with this. We'll do it one more time each side. So the inhale is you lowering down and releasing your shoulders and head. That's going to be our leg action in a moment. And then on the exhale, it'll be bringing ourselves to the center, reaching out through the crown of the head. And the arms can just be by the side of the body. They can be as wide as the mat. Ready to go again one last time. So lowering down, inhaling, and then coming up. Tuck the chin lightly, tuck the chin down. So what I saw then was this. No, that isn't it. Remember, you're coming up, there's length, and then you're turning, there's length, yeah? So don't let me have to call out your name and give you a detention. Now, when you're ready, legs come together, heads turn to one side, and then we're thinking inner thigh connection, we're thinking hips down on the mat. Our inhale is 3 kicks of the heels to the bottom. So inhale, 2, 3, soft point of the foot. Just watch there that the hips will want to lift. So we've got to use a little bit of glute, abdominal and back strength. Now our exhale is the legs lengthening, the chest lifting. It will be that fraction higher, looking down towards the edge of the mat. Ready to inhale, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then exhale, lengthen and lift. Can you keep your legs together? Yeah? Inhale. Draw those feet in and then exhale, lengthen as you stretch out, broaden across your chest and back. Inhale, coming in, 2, 3, nice and vigorous. Exhale, the length. Lovely. Yeah, good. Could be just the upper body. Yeah. Where's the length in the back of the neck and where's the nice reach of the arms going? So it's a double leg kick. Draw the heels in. Yeah. Good, and then exhale as you come up. Lovely. Last time coming up. Inhale, draw those legs in, give them a pump. Good, and then reach, lengthen and stretch, looking towards the ground, lengthen the back of the neck. Yeah, lovely. Good, come all the way down, inhaling and exhaling. Bring your hands in front for the diamond press, thumbs and fingers together. Legs can come into parallel now, hip width apart if we like. So then width across those elbows. Now as we lengthen and lift into diamond press, our chest lifts. Now at this point, I want you to feel that middle part of the back. The legs stretch out. You use your forearms, the width across the elbows and your little bit of purchase on the hands to lengthen you out through the crown of the head as the legs stretch out away from you. Take a breath in. And then on your exhale, gradually coming back down, relaxing and releasing. Okay, so we'll do that again. So we're going to inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, again, widen the elbows, stretch the legs out, reach through the crown of the head. Notice that middle back, if we can there. Take a breath in, and then exhale, lightly come back towards the mat. Don't worry if we change that breath a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do one more with you and then I'm going to ask for another 3. So inhale to lengthen and lift. Use that little bit of purchase of the hands widen across the elbows and the collarbone and the back of the body. Inhale, pausing, reaching and lengthening, not just waiting there, but being proactive. And then exhaling as we come down, and we can totally relax at the bottom. So 3 more of our lovely diamond press. Good, inhaling up, exhale, widen, create space between each elbow. Notice that across the chest and the back as well. Good, again we need length in the back of the neck, so when you come up, you've still got your gaze down towards the front edge of your mat. It isn't forward, so I can see people coming up here, yeah? Yeah, so we want that length in the back of the neck, don't we? Just very, very light length in the back of the neck, just a natural neck position. Yeah, good. And then next one should be our last one, our next one. Next. I keep saying neck. Good. Yeah, so not overdoing that, remember, not trying to overdo that stretch, but just think natural position of your neck. Well done. Okay, lovely, I'm happy with that. So the hands come under the shoulders, we push ourselves all the way up, we take our knees wide and come back into a wide knee child pose. We sit the hips back, we take both arms then over to one side, and we can rest the forehead down towards the mat. Take a breath in, wide into the armpits, into the ribs, into the waist on that opposite side, on that stretching side. So I've gone over to my left and it's the right side of the body, I'm stretching there. And then we can creep the hands back to the central position and then over to the other side. Now you don't have to have the hands on top of each other, you can just be stretching out now through that opposite side. Take the breath into the outside edge of the armpit, into the back of the shoulder, into the ribs and into the waist. As we do that, well done. Yeah, and then we'll bring ourselves just back. Now, if we come up to kneeling, could you then just scoot round onto your bottom, find a wall, a sofa, something that you can prop yourself up against to come into our seated glute stretch. Yeah. So we haven't done this one for a while, have we? So if we stretch out our right leg, we can lean up against the wall, and I'm going to have quite a bit of space between my back and the wall here. If you're quite flexible, you can come closer to the wall. Yeah, so then we can put the left foot onto the thigh, and actually we're probably going to head into some sort of quad, outer thigh and buttock stretch there. So that might be enough. You could then open the knee, just like we would do in our seated or lying position. And then if we wanted, we can bend the right knee to bring the right foot to the floor, and that will bring us into a deeper quad stretch. Just be mindful that the knee feels comfortable. Now, so you might then just budge a little bit closer to the wall, you might budge a little bit further away, you might just straighten out the right leg, absolutely fine to be there. So what's going to give you a stretch into that outer thigh and buttock area without straining the knee? That's what we're looking for. Yeah? So it might be that you need to cross the leg a little bit more. Does it need to come a little bit more over towards the right side? Do we need to adjust the feet a little bit? Do we need to smile? Will that help? I'll just show our teeth. Yeah. I watched The Dig last night. That's a definite to watch. It's just, I think it's just new out on Netflix. The Dig, definite watch. Nice heartwarming tearjerker. So watch that tonight if you've got nothing else to do. Good, release the right leg and then give both legs a little shake out. Okay, are we ready for the other leg? So then we can bend the right knee. Now place the right foot onto the thigh, open that right knee. Decide if we're staying here, if we're just going to open that leg, if we're going to come a bit closer to the wall, a bit further away, or maybe we can bend the knee on the left to bring that leg in towards us. Good, then just soft, steady breaths here. Where can we get to with that one? Well done, guys. Good, some of us will be on the mat, just enjoying that. Just mindful of the knee. Just going to where you feel stretch. Might be slightly different to our normal lying position, might it, or our pigeon pose position. Good, let's have a few more breaths here. Adapting, maybe bringing the leg in, scooting the foot in a little bit further. Breathing into that. If you're like me, it's quite tight. But noticing we don't want any strain. Yeah, then we can be just coming out of that, stretching out our left leg, giving both legs a little shake out. Let's swing our legs round to one side. It'll bring us back into kneeling. Yeah, and then let's come into our regular hip flexor stretch here as well. So we're not going to be here long. Right leg strides forward, right foot's beyond the knee, and then the hips come forward. Let's reach the left arm up, right hand on the thigh, and just take a breath, inhaling and exhaling over to our right side. Let's just have an extra breath there. Hopefully opened up a little bit into the thighs and the front of the thigh. And then let's just switch to the other side. Good, so come back onto the knees, big stride forward with the other leg. Doesn't matter if we use our hands there to bring us into the right position. Back toes tuck. Ease the hips forward, hand on the thigh, reach the arm up on our right side, and let's take an exhale over towards our left side there. Just again, opening up into that front body, just like we did in that lying position, our quad stretch, our front of the thigh stretching prone, our double leg kick. So just getting that little bit of openness through the front of the body. Here we can come all the way back, and then I'd like us then just to bring our front foot in, pop the fingertips down if we can, yeah, and then just bring the left leg to join the right. So then we're just in this kind of crouch position, aren't we? Body resting over the thighs. Have a look, double check the feet are facing forward for me. Good. And then I want you just to walk yourself back towards the back edge of your mat if you're not already. Yeah, so we're going to stay in that little crouch. We're going to come up onto the balls of the feet. And we're going to walk our hands forward. Yeah, we did this the other week just to get a nice little bend in the knees and maybe a little stretch of the legs. Inhale and then exhale. Bring yourself into a little squat position. So you can rest your hands on the thighs, but the main thing is that your chest is lifted. And the thighs should be saying, hang on a minute. Yeah. I was just getting you ready for your gardening. Being really kind to you. So again, we'll tip forward, put the fingertips down, come up to the balls of the feet and walk forward. Just so again, we can maybe just give the legs a bit of a stretch out. Yeah, and then walk back. Good. Pop the heels down, post the hands on the thighs and lift to an upright position. So you're still in a low squat. Yeah, bottom sits back, but we're not going to stick the bottom out too much. Good, and we'll do that just one more time. So get low, tip the hands forward, tip to the balls of the feet, walk forward, almost like a yoga downward facing dog, but just nothing quite as technical. Not that that has to be technical, have a little bounce and a stretch. And then again, one last low squat, so body rests on the thighs, hands to the thighs. Feel those thighs, feet are down, yeah, good. Give me a thumbs up if you can feel your thighs. Oh, I noticed, yeah, you responded to that. Good, and then we can exhale, push through the thighs and come up to standing. Oh, why is that harder coming up from the ground there into the squat? Well done. Okay, little bit of balance. So let's have our feet in hip width. Good, and let's just take it into a little foot pedal now. So we can bend the right knee with the bend the left knee, right heel down. It doesn't matter, we'll go from there. Whatever you're doing, just make sure you even that up. And we'll go 8, we'll go 7, lengthening and lowering 6. We go 5, doing absolutely brilliant again. Go 4, good, lengthen and lift. Come back to that beautiful standing posture now. 3, Good, we're going for 2 and we're going for 1. Fabulous. Come straight up into a calf raise, raising the arms up, inhaling up, lengthen and lift. Good, and then exhale our way down. We've just got 2 more of those to do. So inhaling, float the arms just when you're ready. Really well done. Soften the shoulders, lengthening up through the spine, and then exhaling the arms slowly down. Superb. Good. Inhaling and float. This is our last one. And then exhaling, as the arms come down, as the heels come down, we'll nod the chin towards the chest, the imaginary wall behind you, and then take that into a lovely roll down, releasing through. See if we can keep the legs a little bit straighter. Can we use the toes? Can we use the balls of the feet? Can we let the head hang? Let the hands just rest to the back of the mat. Take a breath in, start to lift away from the mat. And then a breath out as we rebuild and restack the back. Slowly coming up. Take your time. Good. We'll reach the arms up again, inhaling up, but the feet grounded this time. Take hold of your right wrist, stretch over to your left side. Good. Come all the way back up, take hold of your left wrist. Exhale over to your right side. Just enjoy that. Good, now as we come all the way up, we'll reach the right arm up and press the elbow high. And that takes us into the back of the arm stretch. So right side for you there, and me, fingertips down towards the middle part of the back. Some of us like to reach around and get hold of the fingertips. We don't have to do that. We just want to make sure we've got a stretch for the back of the arm there from our arm work. Release the arm, take that arm across the body, inhaling and exhaling, releasing, relaxing the shoulders as much as we can. Good, and then when you're ready, reach the opposite arm up. So left arm long up to the sky, left hand towards that middle part of your back. As if you're scratching between the shoulder blades there, and then pop that elbow high. Inhale and exhale there, elbow up. Good, release, relax the shoulders, take the left arm across the body, find that back of the shoulder stretch as we do that. Well done. Unravel the arms, clasp the hands behind the back, and then just lightly pull the hands away from the body. Resting on the back is absolutely fine, and give the shoulder blades that little bit of a squeeze together if you wanted. And you can then send the knuckles down towards the ground if you like. Well done. Now release the hands, but leave the hands into the lower back, just here, just resting. Yeah. And then wide across the elbows like we do with a diamond press, and ear to shoulder on your right. Breath in and a breath out. Go, we bring our head back up to the start position, elbows wide, and then ear to shoulder on the left. Width across the collarbone, shoulder still, ear to shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Good, release all the way back to the start. Now our hands stay back a little bit and your palms facing away from you. And then we're turning the head towards the right with a little extra push of both arms going back. Good, release the arms a little bit when we take a breath in. And then as we turn the head to the left, you're pushing both arms back again. Widening across the chest, reaching the fingertips down towards the ground behind you. Good, we'll do that one more time each side, releasing, letting the arms relax. And then as if we're just pushing something away behind us, turning the head towards the right, just gently, wide across the chest and the collarbone. Inhaling, release. And then one last time, press the hands back, turn the head to look over our left side as our last time. And then slowly releasing. Relax. Bring the arms up, shake the arms down. Just give a nice little shake out. Inhale and exhale. Good, twice more. Inhale, give them a shake on the exhale. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Lovely, good shake out the right leg. So you need to stand on your left, give it a really good shake. Yeah, good. And then stand on the right, give the left leg a really good shake. Good, shake it out. Good, and just give the arms and legs a little shake together. Well done. Happy Saturday, happy weekend.
Thanks, Karen. Great.